I'm now on the Peel Owners Club stand with Malcolm Dudley. Good morning, Malcolm, and welcome to the Classic Restoration Show 2019.
Thank you.
Now, can we have a little bit of a discussion and a brief history on these lovely little cars?
Yes, they were made originally on the Isle of Man by Peel Engineering. Peel Engineering started off making motorbike fairings for the TT races. And then at the end of the 50s, they decided they'd like to go, because of the austerity, into making small cars. And they started off with the Peel P50, which is a single-seater car with a little German engine, which was a hand-pull start, had very little in it, and just had one window to put your arm out of. But it did 40 miles an hour, and they sold quite a few. There's only 28 or 29 left, so they've become very collectible. They were made famous by Jeremy Clarkson when he drove them through the offices of the Top Gear show.
Yeah, I think I remember that, yeah.
And since then, the prices have skyrocketed. They made various cars. They started off with the Peel P50, then they made a two-seater Trident, which looked like a bubble car, and it got a dome on it, which was very good, but there was hardly any windows, just a little thing, so it got very hot in the summer. They finished production. They went from 1962 to 65. After that, they made the Peel Viking, which was a mini-based car, and we have one on the stand. And there are very few left, but they are very attractive cars. They also made other cars, the P1000. They then started making fiberglass mini body shells. They sold quite a few of those as a kit car. So, but eventually it died, like all good things.
Now, this car here, you made this yourself in a reasonably good time.
That's right. Because I couldn't afford an original one because they fetched so much money, there is a company in the south of England that started making kits to the original design. And the only thing they have changed is the engine, because the engine you can't get. So they supply it either as a kit or fully built. And it comes with every single nut and bolt. You just bolt it together like a Meccano set. And it's so much fun, it's unbelievable.
So what's the new engine in it then?
It's a little Honda 50 type. It's still 4-speed with a clutch, but it's electric start, which is a lot easier. On all the Peels, there is no reverse gear. And if you can see on the back of the car, there's a handle. You just pick it up and turn it round, which is good fun. They're only 130 kilos total, so there's no weight to them. But the replicas are only £8,000 as a kit, and they only take about 40 hours to build. So as an engineer and a mechanic, it was good fun.
And what kind of speed would these little things do?
The Peels will do around about 40 miles an hour, but you lose your bottle after that. But they're a car of their age. Yes.
And this is the mini-based one, is it?
This is the mini-based Viking. This was found in a barn. It had been in a barn for 30 odd years, and they've pulled it out of the barn to save it. And the original owner came on the stand yesterday. They've got all the paperwork, and they've showed it to the people. So they're saving another car.
And it's got the subframe like the minis have, hasn't it?
Exactly. It's a Monaco fiberglass body with the front and rear subframe. Very similar to the Mini Marcus.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah. Well, I look forward to it being hopefully restored someday.
I'm sure it will. The owners, the new owners are here, and they've promised it will be restored.
Well, thanks again for the interview and the information on the cars, Malcolm. And I hope you enjoy the show and you get more interest from the show as the show goes on. Thank you very much for the interview.
My pleasure.